Hi, I'm Susan Bender with NRI Relocation, and I'm here today with John Zilka, Vice President of American Escrow and Closing Company. And we're here today to talk about a very important service that they provide, and that is relocation expense reporting to payroll.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, hopefully throughout the entire year, we've been working with the company's payroll department to make sure they were in compliance with that. Was monthly, quarterly, semi-annually. And what we would have been doing with them is giving them all the expenses that we've paid to their transferees or to vendors on their behalf, telling them what the taxability was of each expense, and then calculating the gross up for those expenses based on their company policy.
Can you talk about the gross up?
Yeah, gross up is an additional benefit that transferee gets to kind of make them net the actual expense that was incurred to them. So if they had a $1,000 taxable benefit, for them to net that $1,000, we need to add taxes into their wages. So roughly it's about 60%. So in that example, they would have a $1,000 expense. We would gross it up $600, so $1,600 would go into their wages. Then once those taxes were taken out, they'd actually net that $1,000.
Okay, so you're keeping them whole.
Yes.
Okay. What kind of reporting do you provide to the employee when they're getting ready to do their tax return?
Yeah, so with the transferee, we send them a year-end package, and this package has a cover letter, again, explaining what we did throughout the entire year and what was taxable, what wasn't. We also have a report we include with them, which is an individual report that tells them all the expenses we've paid to them or on their behalf. It tells them which expenses were qualified moving expenses, which weren't, which were reportable, which weren't, and they can use these figures to then fill out their tax forms. So the 3903 form that they can fill out, it'll tell them which figures should go into those boxes. As well, it will tell them that, okay, in my W-2 I received, why is my box 1 wages so much more? It'll tell them the actual amount that was added to there to help them kind of understand that.
Okay, sounds like you've made a very complicated process pretty simple.
Yes, yes.
Very good. Do you get a lot of questions this time of year?
We do. I mean, we try to make it as easy as possible so they can kind of work their way through them themselves. They do it kind of by themselves. But in certain situations, high-level people, high-income people, there may be additional, levels that gets them into additional surcharges. We're there as a preparer to kind of help them with those kind of questions.
Awesome. Great service. Thanks for the info. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Again, I'm Susan Bender with NRI Relocation, John Zilka with American Escrow and Closing Company. Thank you. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and LinkedIn, and we'll see you next week.